Welcome to the stream. Yeah, today I delayed a little bit, not because I wasn't around, but simply because of how last stream I had to just dilly-dally shilly-shally until the game started. So this is the first game between first, I think, or they've played before. Yeah, I think this is the first game for today between Aarush and then Mawuli Richardson. Yesterday's game ended in a draw. I don't know what will happen after that, but that's basically what happened. So let me just fix what I should fix, and I will be done. Yeah, I know this should be done before, but okay, I shouldn't say it like that. But anyways, the games have started. Mawuli versus Thakkar. Aarush. I hope that's Aarush. Okay, nice. So yeah, I want you guys, if you really like attacking, you really like this match in particular. Aarush is very aggressive. At least from the games I've seen concerning him, he's very, very aggressive. Sometimes most often actually, he makes attacks that don't work. But they're also very crazy attacks. So like a Mikatal attack, because you're so scared, you end up making mistakes. So either way, it's still good. So you can check it out. Give me a second, I'm setting up certain things. Okay, so that's about it. Let's get going. Okay, so we are going to get a lot of d4s. Let's just jump straight to where the position is now. Interesting. So this is sort of like a Scandinavian defense structure. You keep the pawns on the light squares to kind of deal with the light square bishop. But okay, this is now looking more like a Caro-Kann, a classical Caro-Kann. Okay, locks the position, but this is not really healthy. Do we ever have the possibility of doing this? I mean, it makes your opponent's position very uncomfortable. Okay, actually, then I can come here, so it's not an issue. I want this bishop to get air. Knight here, bishop here. I don't think so. Here, maybe. And then pawn push. Maybe bring the rooks here and then crash on your opponent's side. Because he's refusing to castle, right? So you want to pressure him as much as possible. So maybe you should start with this, so that if bishop comes in here, you come in this way, and then if bishop takes, you take. And this is slightly okay. Like, no, I don't want to say better, but okay. Then you can go for this exact same idea. You control the file in some of these lines. It's pretty good, but I think this is not. It's good so far. It's safe now, but not so much in the future. Yeah, so now I'm looking forward to something like this. You can do it now. You have ample number of defenders. You can instantly get a very active bishop. Okay, that's also fine. If you can win this bishop, that's also fine. He goes forward. So now pawn. Now pawn push with the bishop here doesn't work. So no, that doesn't work. Again, this bishop is spoiling the connection between these two rooks, so you want to kind of solve this. So maybe let's go rook here, pawn push. Yeah. So on rook here, opponent has to like preempt that this is coming in. So what does he do to stop it? Queen here. Bishop here, sorry. That is also a possibility. Wait, yeah. I don't know if pawn push. No. I mean, white's position is very nice, but for him to do much, he needs his rook supporting him, right? Getting the rook here is even a nice idea. He goes for this immediately. Okay, so he's going to choose to lose. Is he losing? No, he's fine. Okay, he's fine. I underestimated the pawn push. He's completely fine. So maybe bishop goes back. Yeah, I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking that I forgot that the queen was defending. Yeah, so this is basically one of the things I was looking for. So queen comes in here, then you slide here. Actually, no. Maybe you come this way. Then you can further push f3. I know, like, you are opening up your queen side, but I just feel like the extra pressure you're putting here. Yeah, that was also one of my considerations. Just bringing the queen here with this kind of connection is not something you'd want to do. Okay, nice pawn push, but notice the two weaknesses. So, like, knight here, sorry, where? I want to get the knight. I need to get the knight to this square. Huh. Oh, what am I saying? So pawn push knight here. Getting the knight to this square will be very nice. Getting the pawn to this square will be very nice in stopping or to deal with these 2 pawns. This is a backward pawn. I'm sure he's going to push it eventually, but the question is how are you going to break through this structure? Again, my answer is the pawn push. So maybe you should initiate with this and then go this way. But I think the moment you play a3, you get hit with this, so then I can't play this. But then it doesn't matter, you just play b3 and then you go this way, and now you can bring your rook here, and now you can target this very glaring weakness of your opponents. So maybe you can go, I think that's the way to go about it. Now this move is a little bit too weakening, so no, I don't support it anymore. Yeah, eventually he's solving his problems. If you don't take it, he's just going to push and you're going to be in very big trouble. So you just have to take this. But if you take 2, you allow the bishop in. Yeah. So maybe you want to play pawn push. Pawn push. If pawn push, then you take. If he takes, then you take. If he takes, then you take. And I think the position is fine for, and I believe the position is fine for white. Strange to not see Aarush attacking. Is my fan on? I'm really sweating. So he goes for the pawn push. There isn't, because I'm thinking about this. Okay, this takes. Okay, take with check. So it's similar to this line. It's similar. But is he going to like switch it up a little and then go this way first? Nah, it's not going to work if he does that. Okay, that's a very active knight. If this knight takes this bishop, I think it's fine. You shouldn't be perturbed. In fact, you should welcome it. He eventually goes for this move. The reason I don't like it now is because pawn push counts with this. That's why I don't like it now. So you have to accept the loss of the bishop. Actually, not really. Maybe queen here. No, queen here doesn't work. Yeah, queen here takes, then you take. But I think if queen here and he takes, it's a patented. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Mawuli reached. And I can see a patented Aarush attack coming. It's coming. Moving the king still allows this move to come in. Sometimes it's not necessarily that like you're losing the queen per se, but the point is that you're allowing so much, and you begin to see what I kept on saying, right? You're going to see that he's going to be struggling for air because the rooks are not listing. Yeah, so you take this bishop and you get into this, and now you see this. Like the problems just keep piling up. And if you give Aarush the chance to attack, he will attack. He will mess you up. Yeah, I was supporting for this knight because you open this up. Bishop comes in here. So what do you do here? How do you bounce back? You can choose to take here, but I think that's just being like, yeah, just killing yourself, because you take here and then this bishop comes in and you have to bring your queen back. Again, this is deadly. This is definitely deadly. I don't know if the reason I want to go pawn push is because pawn push just allows the knight to relocate itself, and it makes these pawns a problem, despite the fact that I think that white is completely black is completely fine here. It's a passed pawn and it can become a problem. So yeah, I'm still looking at bishop here. Bishop here, pawn push doesn't do anything. So bishop here is what I'm looking at. Of course, bishop here doesn't win anything. That's not what my mind is on. There are beautiful moves like sacrificing the pawn. If like pushing the pawn here, if takes, then you push. Aarush is definitely going to see an idea like that. Trust me. So maybe that's what he's even thinking about here. I'm just looking at ways to activate your pieces. He's always going for the pressure moves. I'm serious. He's always going for the pressure moves. So now the knight comes back. And just look at how the position just changed. Right? Just look at it. I was thinking that here white has everything. Then boom. Aarush just changes the position. Yeah, this was a missed tactic, I guess. But still, at this point, Aarush had taken over. It's interesting. Oof. They're gonna get hit with this. Yeah, Mawuli might lose on time. This is a tough position to play. This is a very tough position to play. So by that I mean that you need more time to think. But if you don't have the time to think, you're in serious trouble. He goes there. Am I wrong, or this bishop has never moved and it has been the bane of his existence? I think this is how you can start a counterattack. I mean, the queen had been there long ago, so if the rook had been there, this would not be a problem. Give me a second. The bishop has not moved. There are many opportunities for the bishop to move. He He gets fucked. Oh my goodness. You just can't win against this guy. You take it with the pawn. You take it with the pawn, he comes in here with his knight. You just can't. You know, I almost survived an attack against him, then I cracked. And that's what happened. So wait, if pawn takes, is he going to take pawn? Or he's going to jump the other knight in? Because he saves the queen. I thought he was going to take. What did I miss about takes? I didn't. Interesting decisions have been taken here. I mean, if takes and then he replaces it, aren't you back your knight? Because you are down a full piece, right? But if you take and your opponent replaces it, you just hide your queen and you're done. Or there's a follow-up attack I didn't see. I doubt it. So knight takes d8. And there I say he's going to play king takes. No, wasn't. Knight can't run away. He's fully aware of that. But this helps the king to run away. You have no light square bishop to disturb this knight, so king takes is fine here. Actually, it's not, so don't play it. So just play queen takes. I think any takes here is bad simply because of this pawn push. That's what I'm looking at. Or maybe this pawn push isn't. Oh no, not now. Maybe here. Maybe queen here. Provokes pawn push. He plays takes. Okay, so this move is coming in. He didn't go for it. That's interesting. Time pressure. Okay, next game I'll change the way I give commentary and see if I can make it more exciting, but I'm going to give the classical pawn push. e5 is still an answer. The king is going to leave and then you have no point of doing this. So king moves. Okay, so you go for the fork. Please go for the fork. Please go for the fork. Why? Why isn't e4-5 entering his radar? What am I missing about e5? Because now the king moves. I mean, you still have it as a fork, but I mean, it's more effective this way. Yeah. Now pawn push, please. Is it hard to see with 3 seconds? Pawn push, please. Wow. Finally. Finally, white has equalized. Queen takes, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes. You are pawn takes. Pawn takes, don't play rook takes, sorry. Yeah, queen takes, rook takes, pawn takes, then rook takes this pawn. You play knight takes. Yeah. And now Mawuli is winning. Check. Pin the knight. Okay, I thought I was going to pin the knight, win the pawn. Bring the king close, I think, and then go this way. Would have been a nice idea. Ooh, nice one. Whoo! Here. But it's a little bit scary. You should be very scared. Here. Knight comes in here, check. It's I don't think it does anything. Nice. Offering a trade of rooks. Interesting. This pawn is also going. Check, win it. Why not check, win it? Check, win it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I get it. That's a nice one. Yeah. This is pretty easy. Create the next threat. Yeah. And now you can start pushing. Your opponent can't do much, but you have to be worried about these pawns a bit. Yeah. So attack the knight. No, attack the knight. The knight moves, then you jump in here. This would have saved you. No! Your opponent has check. Oh, that was... What's happening? A blunder is what's happening. This is the semi-finals of a tournament that was played long ago. So White was under a very strong attack, and then eventually, I don't know what happened with Black. He messed up his attack. And then this happened, right? So you should be aware that this guy exists. So I was recommending that you play rook here. If your opponent decides to save his knight, I don't know where he's going to move it to, but let's say like here, you instantly have this move. Most likely they would want to bring the king closer to defend, and that even helps you more because you can keep using the checks to bring your rooks closer to the defense of the position. But he got greedy and kept on pushing, and I mean, it's not necessarily greed, it's more or less the fact that he was desperate, like his time is low. But this is a very well known like thing with the rook and the knight, especially if your king is stuck in the corner here. You don't want to allow this. You just don't want to allow this. And he allowed it, so that is what happened here, and he got checkmated. There was nothing he could do. You hide here, you get checkmate. Anything was a checkmate. That was sad. That was very sad. So you have to deal with the threat your opponent has first. So even in this position, you should deal with the threat your opponent has first. You go straight this way. If the king comes out, the exact same thing. Nothing is really going to change. It's just that you're going to be earlier to stop your opponent's pawn push. Even if maybe you came here attacking the rook, trying to get the rook out of the background, that was also a way you could have gone about it, but he didn't go about it well. What I'm kind of interested in is what happened. Was it really e5 that just won the game for White? Because here I think Black is just dominating. Maybe this pawn push I don't think is necessary. Again, the move I was really looking forward to was bishop here, or there was another move here. Yeah, there was g5 here. I was also looking at g5. Yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad because it was a very nice attack. Because I was looking at this move, and the point is, if you take, I'll push. And knowing Aarush, I've played against him before. I lost against him, right? Knowing Aarush, he likes these kinds of attacks, and you can see the way everything, if the bishop comes in here, is flowing into the attack. If you don't want to even bring the bishop here, you can bring the bishop here. The attack is just flowing, right? You sacrifice the pawn and the knight if you want, like this. Here, maybe pawn takes. The position is now open. You can keep sacrificing if you want, but I don't think you would want to do that. I'm looking at the fact that this position is here, so maybe like this. If you take, boom. That's why I'm just sacrificing the pieces, because this is a very simple strategy you can go for. Sacrifice a knight, sacrifice two knights, get the checkmate. Sorry, sacrifice what? Sacrifice a pawn and a knight. Pawn, knight, rook, get the checkmate. So that's what I was thinking he was going to go for. So here I was thinking, like I said, g5. Of course, your opponent must see the follow-up, right? Your opponent must see the follow-up. If your opponent gets greedy and goes with whatever you are doing, he's really stepping in trouble. But here, I think Aarush was a piece up. So sacrificing the knight was not a big deal. Eventually, he did what we call attacking on both sides of the board. He tried attacking on two sides of the board simultaneously, when most of his strength was focused on his opponent's king side. If you want to understand, just draw a like rectangle on the half side of the board, and then draw another rectangle on the other half of the board. And what you notice is that black has more of his pieces on the king side than white has on the king side. Sorry. So that means that if black wants an attack to succeed, it should succeed on the king side. Yes, there will definitely be another game. We are just waiting for the second round to begin. Has it begun? It's begun. That was fast. Usually they take some time. They take about like 10 minutes before the next round starts. It's a good thing I asked the question. Thank you, Nigel. Okay, was that the French? No, come on. Why the French? Why not the London? No, not the French. Maxwell is dancing somewhere. Maxwell is definitely dancing somewhere. Boring. This is boring. Who would want to play this position? Oh my goodness. Why would I want to play this position? Okay, so we have, let's again, we should always look at it from white side. So this position, maybe mostly in this position, Aarush is playing this like a London, but mostly in this position you just want to get your knight here. Get your knight here, bishop out, castle's king side, h6, h3. This is just sad. What? Wait, what made him think this works? What made him think this works? What made him like, I play this position, I've never thought about this. Yes, that's true. That is definitely true. But oh my goodness. This is one of the things I told Aarush when I played against him. I said, you won, but don't think that your attack was good. He has a very nice attacking sense, but he either misses the attack, like misses the key point of his attack. He either misses the key point of his attacks, or he tries too hard to make the attack work. So right now he's going to go trying to this kind of idea. And that's what I was trying to warn him about. Very brilliant attacker. If he tames his attacking sense, he'll be very good. But then he's too, I want to attack. That is not the kind of mindset you want to have. You should be good at playing at every single type of chess. But to try and force attacks, you might not get anywhere. So now where is this queen going to go? You need the queen out in order to push the pawn to create threats. You need to get the rook here if you want to create threats. But look at where your queen is. Nothing to do. Of course, don't try and create weaknesses for your opponent. So yeah, I like Aarush, but his attacks are too unhinged. Like, they just happen, right? It's like there's no real, but his attacking sense is great. Like, the way he smells blood in the water is excellent. So I think here what you want to do as black is you want to stop the attack and then continue with your idea, because you're up a piece. If you can trade off pieces, you'll be golden. So I was even expecting a move like queen here. Queen here, bring the queen here. Now you switched everything up. Your opponent can castle queen side. It's just beautiful. Forcing the trade of queens is always a good bet for you. Granted, you're allowing your opponent to push the pawn, but I think that once the queens are gone and this rook is not developed, I think you're fine. So I'm going to be a little bit more active. Though this is a rapid game and you can't be very active with it. Oh wait, we have queen d7. Okay, so this is what he played. I guess he's just developing, bringing his knight out. Maybe bringing the rook in here to cause problems for his opponent, since his opponent's king is stuck in the center. Again, if the queen were to have come like where I was saying You just clearly want your opponent to be stuck in the center, and then you want to castle. Bring your rook here, put pressure on your opponent's king. Yeah, he's trying to trap Aarush's queen. That is possible. Yeah, after bishop to g6. Yeah, that is possible. That is very much possible. Welcome, Tactical. Okay, so now he's making space. And who knows? Should we just no, we don't want to take. Let's keep this guy. I thought we don't want to take. Because rook takes, and then let's see what, queen here. No, queen here doesn't work. Oh, is he looking at queen here? No, but queen there doesn't work itself. So I think maybe after rook takes. Whoa, what? What's happening there? What did I miss? What happens if queen takes? What happens if rook takes? Aarush is still going for his attack, I can tell you that. It's chess move. I had a feeling when I saw tactical, I was thinking it was tactical chess. Welcome to the YouTube channel. So what's his plan? I think it's h4, h5. So I think here, I think you have enough time. h5, h6, that's two moves. 1, 2. And by that time he's here, then you bring it out. Bam. Possibly. Is that how it works? So bishop back. Pawn push. This is what I mean. He is attack. That's basically it. That he's just attack. He's not even looking at his king, let me tell you. Attack. He goes for the check first. I was hoping he would use the rook, but that's fine. Beautiful. And that's a lost queen. Nice. Ouch. I would show you the game I played against him. I've saved it on the chess on my chess.com games. It's like he sees the attacking move, then he goes for it. That's what it's not bad to be an attacking chess player. Like when I said it, the reason I'm speaking with so much passion is that's exactly the way I was. I'm not an attacking chess player, right? I'm not an attacking chess player, but I was so in love with sacrifices, and I kept on sacrificing. Like when I first entered into professional chess and I was playing in tournaments, I just kept on sacrificing. I see a sacrifice, pa! I see a sacrifice, pa! I see a sacrifice, pa! And that's what I was doing. I wasn't winning games, and I had to tame myself. And eventually, I realized I was more positional than I was aggressive. Let me fix the scores here. So it's a tie at this moment, similar to the game that was played yesterday. Yesterday was also a 1-1 tie. Then the final game was a draw. Has the other game started? Yes, it has. We have d4. Give me a London and you forever be my friend. I'll always make a video about you. And no, that's not what we had. We had a Queen's Gambit accepted. Okay. He lost in the Queen's Gambit accepted the first time, but he had a very nice position as black. So let's see how he plays it this time. I'm not really an expert on the Queen's Gambit. I'm not really an expert on the Queen's Gambit defense. So the Queen's Gambit accepted. Sorry. But let's see how it goes. Like Aarush should do very well. But he has to work on so many things. Like his rating here is a testament, but he has to go through like a lot of work. He has to be a little bit more principled, right? Know the rules before you can break the rules. Once he gets that, oh, he'll be a tyrant. He'll be a serious tyrant. Yeah. So again, this same idea with the pawn push here, taking control over the center. one way or the other, and I hope he does it well this time. I hope he plays this, gets the bishop out, and then gets the rook to this file. It will be very beautiful, because if your bishop is here with the rook here, oh my goodness. Yeah, same line. I think there's a slight. Okay, yeah, maybe, yeah, the last one he played c6. Will he still play c6? Or will he crashing with c5 immediately? Because I'm a believer in c5. Again, like I said, it resembles a Scandinavian, so I'm a believer in c5. Is he going to go for the same h4? Mawuli, is he going to go for the same h4? Because I feel like here you can go e4, bishop here, queen out here, rook here. Sorry, no, not queen out first. Rook here, queen out, then maybe rook here or something. He's taking his time. I'm sure he's trying to make sure he doesn't make the same mistake of the last game. And his mistake was just like missed tactic. I think the game was fine until the missed tactic. But don't spend too much time. You need a lot of time for the impending danger Aarush is going to put on you. You need a lot of time. Again with the queen. Okay. Same line. So game Nigel, we are getting the exact same line. We are getting the exact same line. Please this time. Please. Please. Free the bishop. I'm sure he's taking this long. I think that normally they give him like a 10 minutes, but this guy just instantly rematched. I think the 10 minutes break is good. It makes them go over the lines and then like correct themselves. So that the next time they play, we correct some games, like some moves. But yeah. So let's go e4. I mean, there are many things you can go. I'm just speaking based on what I think is maybe like aesthetically pleasing or more towards my style. So there are many things you could do here. The h4 idea he went for is fine. Maybe remaneuvering your knight, getting a knight to this square is also an idea, or getting your knight to this square maybe is an idea. There's so many things I think you can do. I'm just mentioning what I feel looks nice. Okay, so fine, he goes e4, and we are looking at this. You know the dream chess position. The dream chess position is 2 pawns, bishops here, knights here, rooks here, and I think a queen here or something like that. That's the dream position. You're also thinking e4. Nice. Okay, the knight comes in here. So this is so you bring the bishop out, you prepare to castle, or like I think he's missing c5. c5 is a very key thing here. I'll show this after the game. This is the last game, so I'll have the chance to show it. c5 is a very key move, and maybe that's why queen here is very important. Maybe, but I think he could have played it long before, right? No, he couldn't. He had no chance to play it. Yeah. You really want to prevent these guys from moving forward, so you could choose to go back, which is not really, I think, what you want to do. Bishop here, transferring here is also fine. You get that kind of Italian position. But then I'm looking at, so for example, bishop here, then bishop here, then bring the rooks in, and then you are ready to push in whichever direction you want. Okay, I'm beginning to see the importance of the queen here. He doesn't like castling. Trust, he doesn't like castling. He doesn't. When I'm talking, it's like I don't like him, but sincerely speaking, I really love the guy. He's a very nice character. He's a very nice character. He's always fun. He enjoys the game, but he really has to learn this. He really has to learn this. I'm sure, like you are seeing from his gameplay, that if you play him on blitz without increment, you are dead. Like if you play him on blitz without increment, you are just messed up. Like he will clear you off the board. But once you have the time to think, then there's a problem. But here's the case. Mawuli is really... Why? Why? Okay, I get his point. But why? The queen, like I said, I was beginning to like the queen because I see that the queen helps in pawn push. That's the first thing I see. And next, this queen would never have come here if this queen was here stopping it. And your opponent can't play bishop because you have pawn push. So I get the fact that when you look at these pawns, they're on the light square, so they make this bishop look kind of useless. In the Scandinavian, you trade your bishop for the knight, then you put your pawns on this c6 and e6 square, and the point is to kind of isolate the usability of this bishop. But why? I suddenly don't think White's position is as good as it was. I suddenly don't think his position is as good as it was. His d pawn was hanging. So you counter the balance here. So like let's say you play e. So you play e5, knight takes, then you take. If queen takes, you take his Polish structure. So pawn push, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. It's the same. Like you still spoil the structure. So I don't think queen takes is that big of an issue. I don't think queen takes is that big of an issue. I don't think that it was that big of an issue. The d pawn was hanging, but it's not that big of an issue. I think it's easily dealt with. I really think it's easily dealt with. But right now, I don't like his position. I don't like White's position. And look at his time. Yo. This is not looking good for Mawuli. We are not in any stage of the game where, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he's not in a certain kind of stage in the game where he has to spend so much time, right? Because this is... Sometimes if you struggle with managing your time in these type of things, what you do is that when you see a position that is difficult for you, just give yourself a time limit. Sometimes, of course, key positions you might have to spend more time, but to manage your time, give yourself a time limit. I'm spending one. It's something I still do even today. This position is difficult. I'll think about, like, let's say a minute, and I realize that I'm spending too much time. I say, okay, 1 more minute, no more. Whether I see the move, I don't see the app. 1 more minute, and I'm just making my move. Because he's making very... Is it Topalov, I think? He's making very simple moves with very long time. So how much more the difficult moves? And this coming from me who spends too much time thinking. Finally, the h5 comes in. Now, this h5 was provoked by black, so are we going to get h4? I think we are. He plays h3. So he's allowing the... If you see me typing there, I'm typing on the spectator chat room, which you guys can't see. I'm typing some funny things there. So yeah, I was seeing knight coming in here, attacking the bishop. Like, this is similar to game 1, I'm serious. Yes, but okay. The same issue with this bishop. I feel like this bishop has to get out as early as possible. Okay, this is a new move. This isn't happening in game 1. Grishuk, yeah, Grishuk. This feels like Bernard versus Edupoku. Is Erupoku the attacking one? No, he's more position, I think. I played at the youth championships and you were second. Nice. So close to the under 16 national champion. Nice, that's impressive. Second is not bad. Second is not bad. You can start a YouTube channel now. You know, when people play esports, yeah, someone says exactly what I see. But after taking all that time, he makes normal moves, right? It's like you play e4, your opponent plays e5, and you spend 4 minutes thinking about the next move. It's questions. Ooh, do we have this move now? No, we don't. I think knight here is a problem. Before the exact same, like, similar position, I think the difference is this move, because he had to make this move in the previous game, but now this move has been made already. So his aim wasn't really to win the knight. He just wanted to move the bishop with tempo. Whether that was good or not, I don't know. Yeah, now you have to play fast and you don't have the time to do so. Oh, I wish I could set a poll. Oh, it was the OTB at Galaxy. Oh, I was on my way to Galaxy. I went to the wrong school. And to backtrack it and go to the actual school, I would have taken like an hour or something. Because I was using my Google Maps to find the place. Yeah. So maybe I would have met you that day. But I'll be at the MSG tournament tomorrow. This, oh my goodness. So now is he going to go knight here? Now the position is like collapsing. Yeah, nah. Aarush takes this. You can't come tomorrow. Ouch, that sucks. Pawn push. Yeah, the opponent has too many defenders. Yeah, basically it's like a sacrifice of a pawn. So we want to go pawn push here. 3 seconds, bro. You're not Hikaru. Okay, queen takes. Okay, queen takes, rook takes, bishop comes in. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be it. I don't think knight f7, knight takes f7 is a fine move. Okay. So knight takes e4, right? No, knight takes e4 doesn't work. So just g6. Oh, okay. Is it that it's provoking g6 to stop the attack on his central square so he can focus on something else? But this queen has made more moves than... Or... Okay, it doesn't move as much as I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I mean... Rook comes in. So why didn't he take the pawn? Oh, okay, he comes back to the... Yeah, you could have taken the pawn. It's still defense. No, he loses the defense. No, but then even if he loses the defense, so if you take here, rook takes here, you have bishop here. And that's fine. Oh, no, you don't have. Yeah, you don't have. Oh, okay, I get his point. Okay. Okay. So you lose the knight, don't you? Wait, so why didn't he respond to this move with takes? Oh no, he loses. Wow. Yeah, he's on another losing. Yeah, he's lost a piece. All this is because he didn't have time. If he had time, I doubt these are the moves he would have made. Push. Knight comes here, I guess. He goes there. No, that move doesn't work. So. If we could get a knight here to work, but the moment you play knight here, it's going to trade off. Getting a knight here would have been very beautiful. Aarush is not afraid to play g5. I'm telling you. How many games are they playing? 3 rounds. Please, are you not going to play? Now there's a rook here. Oh my god. Okay, it's time. I mean, he's going to lose on time, so that's no problem. Ooh. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The more pieces that come off the board, the easier. Like I said, g6, g5. He's not afraid. Play your queen. No. I'm all for the comeback. Any piece you give him to trade, you take. That's for sure. Ouch. Ouch. It's over. It's over. 5 minutes to 7 seconds. It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't see a comeback. But here's where you sometimes you don't even have to play attacking. Just trade off the pieces. That's it, and you have won. And look how Aarush now has started speeding up. He's speeding up because his opponent can't think. Okay, his pawn is under attack. Like I said, the first opportunity he gets to trade, you trade. Rook goes to g1, I think. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. How do you do this? Like, now you just have 2 pieces. It's not easy. Okay. King moves. No, not even king moves. You can just bring your rook. No, he's coming. Okay, he's not coming there. Okay, so you bring your king to f1. No. Oh, it's black's move. Okay, so king comes. Knight f3 doesn't work. So the king comes in. So king to g5. Okay, that's also fine. Yeah, come for the fork at e2. Oh, he missed it. Knight e2. No, okay, it's not a 4. Okay, I'm seeing things. Oof. Bishop. Can you go for that? Can't. Yeah, now the king comes in, attacking the bishop. Yeah, the attack is just flowing. e5. Can resign here. Okay, e4. Rook takes e2, g2. Rook to h1, h2. Rook takes. No, the bishop can't stop anything. This is just over. The problem is he spent too much time. If there's any mistake Mawuli made in this game, he spent too much time. He spent too much time. Too much time on very obvious moves. Too much time on very obvious moves. He just has to tell himself that, listen, I'm spending 10 moves on this, 10 minutes on this, 1 minute on this, 30 seconds on this. It'll really help you. If you check out the video on the chess walkthrough series, I think it's episode 4. I think I spoke about the time. Check move timer. It's important. Check the move timer. It's very important. Why? Find the moves that made you spend so much time thinking. When you identify those, you realize that, okay, maybe I'm not familiar with this kind of position. Okay, that's why you spend so much time on it. Or maybe I couldn't see the winning tactic. Like, try and find out why you spend so much time on that position. Is it a position you don't understand? Was it that you felt there was a tactic there? Those kinds of things. And it helps you to adjust yourself when you see certain positions. You know what you are looking for, so on and so forth. So move timer is important. It's not just there for show. Look at how much time. Look at the graph here. And I love this. Like, look at the graph here. On the opening, majority of his time was spent in the opening. The opening is basically memorization, and he was completely using, and from here on out, at this point in time, averagely he was just spending 5 seconds. Like, right? So here Aarush is spending 5 seconds, and now you are spending, I can't even see it. Sorry, so 6, no, 1 second, 6 seconds, 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 2 seconds. There's an average here. I can't see that. And now you have to spend less time. Too much time was spent here. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 102 seconds on this move. What move was this? Sorry. On this move, on e4. The e4 move I kept on crying for. He spent so much time on just this move. But during the previous game, he played this, and he still went on to play this. So why did he have to spend so much time on this move? I don't know. And I know him to be an e4 player. I know Mawuli to be an e4 player. So the fact that he chose not to play e4 in any of these matches is a little bit beyond me, right? So he has to work on his time management, right? He's a very strong player. He has to work on his time management. He really has to work on his time management. Anyways, another game in the bag. Like I was saying, the Dave Chief Kwanzaa versus Mawuli or Richardson ended in a draw. It was 1.5. There was no Armageddon played, at least to my knowledge. So I don't know exactly like what happened with that game. So whatever is the case, though, let us know. But tomorrow, Mind Sports Scholastics tournament. Am I playing the tournament? No, it's under 18, under 16, under 12, under 10, under 8. No. But I'll be there. I have to go and support some of my students who are playing. So I'll be there. But yeah, tomorrow is the tournament. There are 2 tournaments happening. There are 2 rapid tournaments happening tomorrow. I think the side attraction is they put chess there again. I think the reason why they put chess there again is simply because there are going to be other boards that we can use. So possibly, maybe if you are done with your games and you want to get a game with me, that's fine. Trust me, I am not on my A game. Making excuses already. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I won't be there for long. I'll just be there till like 12 and I'll leave. But yeah, it's good to see some of you guys there. Anyways, so I'll be seeing you guys. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Wait, give me a second. I just saw a message on the page. Okay, nothing more. Okay, so guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next stream. Short one. Have a nice one, and I'll see you. Have a great one. Peace.